This is DJ King Vic back here with another DIY. But this is kind of like a follow-up video. Let me go back here real quick, back here to my trailer, and show you guys what I made maybe a couple of weeks ago. And it hasn't been working out too well, so I made something else. And well, it's been working out. It was just this one time I was being lazy and I didn't want to strap them up as tightly as they could have, and they kind of like bumped into each other, all of that stuff. But this is what I made. I put that at the top of my trailer, and really what I did was I kept my lights on my wrapped around like the stands or whatever, and I just hung them from these things. And like, I just installed these springs yesterday. I thought it would be a good idea, but I'm not even going to use the springs. So what I used to do was these cables right here, I just wrap them around my light stand cables, and then just put them in, and like they won't be wrapped like that. It'll wrap around the pole like 3 or 4 times, and then I put them in. They'll be good. But I'm not feeling it. So I'm about to show you guys what I just made. It was free. It was some equipment I already had. You guys probably already have it as well. And then it goes right in the back of my Suburban. I think this would be the best idea for anything. And also, like with my trailer not having good as springs and shocks as my Suburban, this is gonna work out way better. That's the reason why I went and got those springs that I had hanging from the little wood thing that I was gonna use, but I changed my mind. But yeah, of course, everybody know vehicles have really good springs and all of that, so I won't have to worry about things bouncing around. But this is what I made. So this is pretty much for those, and then just hang my lights as if this was a tripod. Just put them right on top of it. So let me show you guys what it looks like without this. I'm not gonna take it off, but twist it a little bit. There we go. So what it is my tripods came with some extra little arms. Okay, and so those 4 little arms, well, each pole came with 2 extra arms, so that's why I have 4 poles that I was able to use. 2 of them are used for feet, and then those 2 are used for like the mounting part. And these parts, these things, like you have to use at least 3 of them, and you have to have at least 1 straight and 1 X. If you don't have at least 1 straight and 1 X, it's gonna sway like this. Like it would be able to yeah, do that. Like it'll be able to fold up pretty much. So 1 straight, then 1 X. This last one I didn't have to use, but I just put it on anyways, just because yeah. But that's what that is. And then if I ever need these, it's super easy to put back together and actually throw it up on a stand or whatever. And so yeah, with this, I've already been able to keep my lights mounted to these posts, to my tripod posts. But what I used to do at first, my first option was I used to keep them on here, and then I would lay them on top of my bags and stuff. And with that, sometimes these would turn, and yeah, I got tired of, and then they'll come loose and all of that stuff. But not these clamps. I was using these American DJ clamps. But yeah, that happened. They'll come loose, they'll turn, and all of that stuff. So I got tired of that. So I made that thing that was in my trailer. If you guys go and watch my last DIY project video, you guys will see how I set these up in my trailer. And so yeah, I was using my trailer for my second option, and that one thing happened where they bumped together, and I didn't like that. So this is my third option, and I think this is the best and cheapest option, and anybody can do it if you have these little stands right there. And if you don't have them, you can go to Lowe's or something and get these for cheap, because I know 10-foot pole is like $10. So yeah, this is super cheap to do. And these are what, maybe 1.5 feet each, maybe 2 feet, those poles. And then you can find some braces and everything, or you can find a guy who works at like a muffler shop to just tack the things together so they would be stiff. So yeah, that's what that is. Easy and rock it. I'm pretty sure there's never going to be a time where they would be rocking like that constantly, you know. So this is just a test, so you guys know they're not going anywhere. Take it back and forth, and I'm doing this pretty hard, guys. So let me see. I mean, like, I'm not going mountain climbing or anything in my Suburban. So yeah, this is gonna do pretty well. And then for a little extra support, just gonna take my bags, put them right on top, so they can act as a sandbag or something. But yeah, then close my trunk, we good. All right, guys, I'm having an in-town test right now of the lights. I got them mounted right there. Nothing's really been happening, and I hit a couple of bumps and all of that good stuff. You know, it probably shake a little bit, but other than that, nothing really happened. I'm about to come to a quick stop real quick and see what happens. See that? I mean, it tilts a little bit, but that's it. Yeah, I'm the first at this red light, so I'm gonna try to take off kind of fast so you guys can see exactly what's gonna happen. But yeah, I hit a couple of bumps already, and on purpose. I went into a pothole. I got cut off by a car, so that made me take a quick stop. But nothing is happening. It's putting up pretty well. And also, I think the interstate driving won't be a big problem. See, that's as much as it moved. That was a nice takeoff right there. But yeah, interstate driving, I don't think it would be a problem. But I think the in-town would be the problem, if any. The in-town driving would be the problem, granted all the potholes and red lights, stop signs, and weird people who don't know how to drive good be cutting you off and all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm about to make me a good left turn. Let's see what happens. Nothing. Left turn in a bump. Nothing. So yeah, it's working. It's putting up pretty well. So I like it. All right.